Welcome back to Let's Play Hollow Knight. This is probably going to be the last of the just doing things that aren't strictly necessary episodes for a bit. But, I mean, we are going to continue to do things that don't seem to be strictly necessary. Specifically, I want to go down to the Fungal Wastes. Because there's some, stuff I'd like to do there. Including a couple of rooms that I think I can now explore with the Mantis Claw in hand. Or on hand, maybe. I don't know. Oh, I should be taking advantage of these a lot more now that I have a second soul vessel. Oh, I think that's let's see. Okay, so the orb is basically one cast. Anyway, we can buy some charms that I'd like, especially the extra Geo. That was pathetic. The extra Geo charm. But also, the extra damage one sounds super nice. I mean, theoretically, I could turn in some stuff for even more money down in the City of Tears. But I'm gonna hold off on that until it's I need money to get things. Oh. I was gonna say that was close, but I mean, I would have taken a point of damage. Which really is not the end of the world at this point of the game. I mean, I have 6 hearts, or masks. I have 3 heals. Or no, 4 heals. Reserved in my soul vessels. Alright, so then I just kind of go to the right and then down when I hit the big vertical room. Okay, so yeah, these signs are the Pilgrims Path. I am fully aware that I probably get a really good thing for going to the Temple of the Black Masks at this point. Why, thank you, Senator. I told her to quit calling me that. Oh, that's the hot spring, okay. Oh, the hot springs, I just realized. I think they refill soul, right? It does. Yeah, a couple of people are here. Having a hushed conversation. What was over here? Room I can crash through. A fossilized gome wedged into the rock. Oh, that's how you get the gome one. Thickly armored, it bursts from the ground to seize prey in its fangs. These brutes seem to be impervious to most damage, so you can sharpen your weapons on their thick hide or just slash away at them for your own amusement. They hardly seem to notice. Oh, that is a clever way to give you journal entries on invincible enemies. I like that, and... okay, that path was just that. Kudos to you, game. Way better than just finding things that inexplicably have data on enemies. I'm not naming any names, just that it rhymes with Meg Blana. Okay, it's like way down there. Fragile strength. Oh, I can buy all of them. Fragile heart. And fragile greed. I've got nothing left to show you. Do you want something more? You're so greedy. Let's see. Fragile Heart. Increases the health of the bearer, allowing them to take more damage. This charm is fragile and it will break if its bearer is killed. Fragile Greed allows the bearer to find more geo when defeating enemies. Fragile, break when killed. Strengthens the bearer, increasing the damage they do to enemies with their nail. Fragile, break if killed. Okay. Good to know. Oh, is this just really tight, I wonder? No, I actually can't make that. So it's an extra hit point for 1 life. It's interesting. Alright, so we can't get there. If I go down over to the Queen's Station, basically, and there might be stuff down and left from there. And I do kind of just want to go left from here. Oh, another one of these things. So this world not only has bugs, but it does also have sapient plant life. And I'm not just talking about... oh, right, those are the bombs, not the knockback ones. I'm not just talking about the... well, I guess technically, you know, fungi are not plants, but... Right, so I go down here. Did I return here once I got the Mantis Claw? I don't think I did. That might be what this is about. Yeah, it definitely is. I like that I can do that. Seems like it might be a fairly minor area, though. No, I take it back. Oh, there is a lot to take in here. Oh, it's not... Like, this game sometimes does, like, super cool platforming, and then sometimes it does, like, stuff that looks like it's going to be super cool platforming, but turns out to be pretty basic platforming. Spore Shroom. Composed of living fungal matter, scatters spores when exposed to soul. In focusing soul, you emit a spore cloud that slowly damages enemies. Oh, that combined with the Balder Shell could make for something really interesting. But again, I am really lacking in charm notches. And, you know, except when I'm specifically just going back to a boss fight, I really do need the compass notch. So that's 2, or compass charm. So that's 2 charms that I just can't really, or 2 notches I can't really make use of at most times. I think. Or is it 1? No, the compass is 1, Gathering Swarm is 1, which, you know, I'm always going to have that because that's just going to essentially passively make me money. Because, you know, I'm going to be collecting Geo that I would not get otherwise. To be clear, okay, only if I die when it's equipped. There will be a break in the recording here. Okay. Let's get back into this. Right, I died on my way down to go to the Mantis Village because I can downstrike there, and there's also the other way out of there. That I'm surprised I never checked. Okay, so the big guy here just respawns a bunch. And I've had 2 nail upgrades since fighting the boss encounter, so, you know, goes down pretty fast. Weren't there a lot more Mantis enemies? Or am I imagining that? Also, yeah. There is a collectible thing I can get over here. Probably a journal? Yeah. That's still 200 Geo. Also, I like how the bugs speak like what is clearly an actual language, because like you can hear them say some words like Geo. It's kind of like in Animal Crossing, how Animalese is actually just rapidly sped up, saying every single letter in a word. Like, if you listen to Tom Nook say, I see, you can hear, if you listen closely, it's clearly I-S-E-E, I-S-E-E. Okay. I do like the shade music change. Oh! My shade takes 3 hits now. Presumably because I have that extra mask. Alright. So... Oh, I just didn't go up because I actually straight up can't. Okay. So now I want to look for, like, a pit or something in the middle of town. I didn't even need that ability. I could just go down. Why did that look like an amphitheater? Okay, it's not actually one. I was just momentarily concerned that I was going into an arena type situation. Not the arena. I know that's like endgame stuff. And it's also one of few things I know or understand ahead of time about this game, that the arena is a very cruel piece of content. Shortcut. Shortcut. Give me money. Yeah, this game is very good at making it clear just how strong you've gotten. And I'm still fairly early in the game, or like 6-7 hours in. And this is legitimately like a 30-40 hour game, I've heard. Hello! Oh no. I had a dream it would end like this. Oh. Challenge. Okay. So if I want to go any further, I have to challenge you. Okay. Let me go back to that bench then. I guess this is consistent with what we heard about the Mantis Village, that, you know, they very much value physical prowess. Those also appeared to be like the leaders, so they... None of them have the orange stuff, I'm now realizing. This is just how they are. because the enemies that I damage and then the orange flies out of them, they are not in their right mind anymore. They are basically hollows, it seems, from Dark Souls. Which makes me think that these spikes aren't traps for intruders. I think they're just there to weed out the weakest of them. Okay, so the nail can actually go through platforms. It's not just a graphical quirk. That is an actual mechanical mechanic. Okay, let's challenge them. Mantis Lords. Okay, good. It's one-on-one. The way they fight reminds me of Hornet, focusing on agility. Okay, there is legitimately enough time between most of the attacks for me to heal. Okay. One Mantis Lord defeated. Oh no! Oh, this actually is kind of cool. Can't really tell them apart. Which, you know, not the biggest problem in the world. Oh, now they're not coordinating attacks as much. Okay. So now I can take off Gathering Swarm and Wayward Compass, because I know where I'm going. More iframes isn't really going to help. None of these cost one other than Spore Shroom, which isn't going to help me a lot, so I'm just going to take the Boulder Shell. I'm not really using a lot of Soul, so I'm actually going to take off Soul Catcher. and use Spell Twister instead, which I think is going to help more because I definitely need to use Blast. Well, no. I do need Soul Catcher because, you know, Baldur Shell, you know, I'm going to be using more heals. It seems like I still keep additional soul vessels when I have a shade active too. So I basically have one additional orb less, since an orb is about 1/3 of the full thing. Okay, and I assume that they've recovered. Yeah. Okay, so that doesn't just let me heal through the damage, and instead it prevents me from taking multiple hits. Overall multiple hits. But I still am interrupted in the heal. Which means I can actually use it as a shield actively. Okay, that is really interesting. This is a really cool fight. I love it. It's like I can keep it going to absorb a hit. So if I get good at timing it, then I can use way less focus for essentially still an extra hit point. Okay, that's another one down. And that's all 3 Mantis Lords defeated. You're gonna make me fight all 3 at once now, aren't you? No, they're bowing. Respect. So now you'll let me pass. Oh, this is a graveyard of your enemies. Deep Nest. Oh, there's a mask shard up there. I want to move towards that first. Where I can. This place gives me the creeps. Vicious little creatures burst out all over the place, and the passages are a dark, twisting maze. Unless you're well prepared, I'd urge you to leave. Though if you're feeling strong enough to descend, would you like to buy me a map? Of course, Cornifer. What a horrid warren of angry beasts. It's going to take a whole lot of effort to climb out of this dark pit. I think I'll hide here a little longer. Alright, buddy. I'm gonna go back to a bench. How did you get past the Mantis Lords? No offense, but you don't seem like the most... Oh, they continue to bow whenever I pass. That's really cool. But, Cornifer, you don't seem like the most capable fighter. I assume that the Balder Shell recovers durability when I use a bench. Like, this is also a good chance to test the mechanics of it. Yes, it does. Okay. Wow. Okay. Took a long time to actually get there. Next time on Let's Play Hollow Knight, I guess I was wrong. We're going to be heading over into... No. We're not particularly strong. I just have the stronger nail. I'm still lacking in masks and orbs and stuff. So next time I think we are going to head up to the Temple of the Black Egg after going through the Royal Waterways a bit. See you guys then.